Giving us a second to load. Perfect. And I think that we are live over here. Amazing. Amazing. Hey, everybody. How is it going today? It's your girl, Michelle Kanan. I'm also known as the Satisfied Wife. And I wanted to pop on today because I am seeing a lot of conversation about women that are frustrated as all hell, that are tired, that are overwhelmed, that are burnt out, and feeling really resentful of their partners. What I'm talking to today is mostly hetero couples. I'm going to stay in my lane. For those of you that don't know me, I am a relationship success coach and I help visionary, powerful women have relationships with their man that feels as sexy and satisfying and successful as the careers you're building, the businesses that you're building, the lives that you're building. But so many of us, right? So many women feel like you're in an impasse, struggling with your male partner, with your masculine partner. You want him to step up more. You want him to do more. You want to feel his provider energy, his masculine power. You don't want to feel like you're the leader all the time. You don't want to feel like you're the engine that's running the show. And I totally get it. I have 100% been there multiple times in my entire life, right? I'm a strong woman. I'm a visionary woman. I know what I want and I get it. I can be bossy. I can be demanding. I can be bitchy. All the things that are sometimes really, really good, right? Like those are qualities that get you what you want. They're qualities that get me what I want. They get me opportunities. They get me noticed. They get me starting conversations. They get me new clients. They get me like creative ideas. They get me to the front of the line. They get me tables in restaurants, all that kind of stuff. It's good. It's good to know how to ask for what you want and to demand it even sometimes, right? We hear so many women feel like their voices are blocked, their throat chakras are blocked, like nobody's listening, that especially your partners, right? Their husbands are not listening, society isn't listening, the government isn't listening. And yet there's frustration because so many women feel like it doesn't matter how loud you say what you're saying or how demanding, even if you're getting your point across, you're still not getting the result that you want from your partner. Like I said, been there, done that, didn't want to ride that ride anymore. And so, one of the things that I teach so much about is how to let go of this load, this mental load, this automatic responsibility that so many women are placing on their shoulders when it comes to maintaining their households and maintaining their relationships and maintaining social calendars and organizations. And it almost feels like, right? So many women think, and if you're a woman that agrees with this or feels this way, leave a comment. If you know what I'm talking about, hit the heart, the like, the comment, get involved in this conversation, because also what I'm seeing at the same time is so many women that are struggling with this and that don't want to do anything about it, that would rather complain or that feel so frustrated and so stuck that they end up in their victim energy and feeling like it's their partner's responsibility only to change, to do something different, to be the one that is showing up in a different way so that things can be different. And I totally get it, because when you feel that resentful, when you hit that place where you feel like you've tried everything, but you're still not getting what you want from your partner, and you've tried yelling and you've tried nagging and you've tried being nice and you've tried being passive aggressive, you've tried sending articles and nothing is making it different, it can be so frustrating. And then when you tap into the narrative around you that's reinforcing, right, that this is normal, that this is what men are like, that this is what the patriarchy is like, that this is what is the state of modern day relationships, it can feel really overwhelming and really sad and really like hopeless. But that's why I popped on tonight, because I want you to know that there's a different kind of way to have relationship. I want you to see an example and hear a voice of reason, from a different place, that is about having a different kind of relationship experience. And that asks you, right? That I challenge you. Y'all know, for those of you that know me, for my clients that know me, I know that you say tough love, right? I give a lot of tough love because I'm not interested in perpetuating your suffering. I'm not interested in just agreeing with you and feeling sorry for you and being like, that totally sucks. Like, you have every right to feel angry. Of course you do. And yes, it sucks. However, I'm here for the women that love to get what they want. I'm here to connect with women that really like understand what you desire to be different in your relationship with your husband or with your partner. And I'm, again, specific to speaking about heterosexual couples, right? This is the place of genius that I land in, but I know that this is similar across many kinds of relationships. Is you can have a different relationship with your partner. Like, for example, my husband is literally upstairs right now giving our toddler a bath and doing bedtime while I'm doing this live. And it's because we have great communication skills. Something that I teach inside of my Goddess Wife School is all about the art of feminine communication, how to really connect with your partner in a way where not only does he want to listen to you, but he feels inspired. He feels inspired to show up in the way that feels really good for you and that feels really good for him too. And in order for you to have that, right, you need to stop doing the things that you're doing on your side of the equation that are perpetuating that dynamic, right? Because when you're in a relationship, there's always two people that are in a relationship, right? And what I call this is a 100-100 relationship, because I believe that both sides can take full responsibility and show up as your highest and your best in your 100 most nourished place to get what you want and to meet your person there, and so that they can get what they want too, right? Because everybody wants what they want. Nobody wants to feel like they can't have it or that they need to, say no to the things that they desire just so someone else can be happy. And the truth is, what I'm seeing in this narrative that's going on out there is this narrative is reinforcing that your man somehow is either stupid, or he doesn't care, or he's lazy, and ultimately he does not desire for you to be happy. Ultimately, he does not feel inspired to show up for you in the way that you really want and really need. And so we're seeing this narrative happen where we're turning against our partners and where we're feeling this resentment and this blame energy against them, instead of learning how to come together with your partner. He's your partner. You guys are partners together, and to use different tactics, to use different energy, to use different kind of communication, to show up differently with him, to create a different kind of solution and outcome. Like, literally, there was an article that I was seeing where they were interviewing some like Harvard psychologists about this phenomenon of, women carrying the mental load and women being responsible for, all of the tasks of the home. And it's not that it's not true. This, of course, is the experience of so many women. However, if this experience does not feel good for you, if this experience isn't nourishing for you, if it's burning you out, if it's making you feel resentful, it's your responsibility. It's all of our responsibilities, if something's not good for us, to do something different, right? It's not even to take a stand and to tell it. It's not even has to be this grand kind of thing. But first of all, to just own and recognize in a non-blaming kind of way, but in an empowering kind of way, how much power you have to show up differently in this dynamic, to do something different and have a different kind of experience. And for so many women, especially women that are entrepreneurs, that are building businesses, that are growth oriented, that are really into personal development, it can feel like we're always one step ahead of our partner. We always see things, right? Like that he doesn't see. We're organizing things before he gets to it. We're like on top of all the things and he's not there yet. So if you want it to be different, here's my little hack, which actually feels so good. Slow down, which is not a natural state for us now, right? We're in a place of busyness and hustle and pushing and doing and what's next. And it just becomes like second nature or unconscious how that momentum energy, we sweep up everything in it. But your partner, he moves different. His energy is different. His attention is different. His strengths are different. So give him the chance, give him the opportunity. And I already know, right? Because I've heard from women that are like, but I tried. I tried and he didn't. I tried and he disappointed me. I tried and he didn't do what I wanted him to do. And I get it. That might have been what happened before, but I'm really interested in not only having a conversation with you, but in empowering you and showing you how to have a different kind of experience now, because the truth is that he doesn't want to disappoint you. He doesn't want you to feel disappointed in him, or that you're condescending to him, or that you think negatively about him, or that you're lumping him in to this whole swarm of the patriarchy or all men. Like, yeah, there is a problem, 100%. But if you have a partner, if you're in a partnership with a man, he wants to be on your team just as much as you want him to be on your team. And there's absolutely so many different ways that you can help to make that happen, that feel good for you, okay? So if you don't want to do it for him, you can do it for you. And my favorite way is just slowing down. Maybe it means taking one breath before you just do the next thing. Maybe it means taking one breath or one step or counting to 5 before you say the thing that you is like in your mind, before jumping to the next thing, before moving. I guarantee it'll improve your quality of life, and it'll improve his quality of life, and it will give him the opportunity to be the man that you really want him to be. Remember. Your man wants to be your hero. He wants to be your hero. He wants to give you everything. But he's different than you. He is a different human being. He moves differently. He sees things differently. He experiences things differently, and he shows up differently. And if you can learn how to give him the chance and deal with the things that need to be forgiven, or your resentments or your frustration, that energy, that emotional energy is yours to be dealt with. And there's lots of ways that you can deal with it too without taking it out on him. I'd love to help you. I'd love to show you how. So if this resonated with you, hit heart, leave a comment, introduce yourself, slide into my DMs and say hi, because I want you to have a different experience. I have a very different experience in my relationship of my husband absolutely sharing the mental load and being one step ahead of me and doing things that I used to automatically take on as my responsibility. And it doesn't have to be like that in your relationship. You can have that same experience too. I needed to learn how to change. I needed to learn how to create those opportunities for that to happen. And if that's what you want, slide into my DMs. I have one availability right now for private coaching for one visionary as fuck, powerful, successful woman that wants to have a relationship that feels as successful as the rest of your life. I have my Goddess Wife School that's going to be opening registration very soon. You can absolutely have a different experience. You can have it today. So don't feel the need to just affirm the normalized conversation about relationship disappointment out there. It is happening, and it might be happening to you, and I get it, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to continue like that. You can have a wildly different experience. Slide in my DMs, respond to this video. Let's talk about this. Let's have a different experience for women, for married women. Let's make being a wife something that you're excited about again, that you have a husband that you feel so proud of, so seen by, so supported by, so loved and adored by. And that's your everyday experience. Let's normalize that. That's the kind of relationship that I want to normalize. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to put my baby to bed. I'm loving you guys. Let me know what you think. Share your thoughts, and we will continue the conversation. Bye.